Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, a bald explorer out on another walk, and this is one of those videos that I'm doing from Avebury. And I'm joined, of course, by the lovely Marq English. Hello, Mark.
Hello, Richard. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Yes.
We're outside the church.
We're outside, yes.
What church is it?
St Mary's.
St Mary's Church in Avebury. Now, in this video, we're just going to take a little walk round, past the manor, I believe a Dovecot.
The Dovecot, yes. The barn, some of the stones, which we'll obviously see in another video.
Yeah, fantastic. So this is just sort of a general wander around.
Around the Avebury sort of high street and main area.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So I think we're going that way, are we?
That way?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go. It's a lovely church, actually, isn't it? It's a beautiful church. I don't know when it is dated from, but presumably.
I think it's late medieval. I think early parts of it are actually Saxon in origin. And it's actually, if you look, it's actually built outside the stone circle. Which is very interesting.
Oh, I wonder why it's built outside the stone circle.
Yeah, it's the Christian church being built outside of a pagan monument.
We're just passing a rather beautiful
lovely yew tree.
Yew tree here as we go past the west end of the tower here, which is looming above us. There it is.
Can I just show you something? This is
of course.
I think I've started to bore people with this, about size of doors and size of people back in the day. You know, even that, I'm 5'8", I think. But look how small these doors are.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this is well before our diets changed. There's people here living off the land, you know.
We've all got bigger, haven't we?
We have all got bigger, yes. Being tall was very, very much an unusual occurrence back in the day.
So we're not actually going into the church this time round. But we are approaching the manor. This is the old manor house?
Yes, Avebury Manor. Yes.
Avebury Manor. Now, you have to pay to go in. So on this particular occasion, we're not actually going to go in, but we'll just show you what you can see in the grounds. And all of this is free.
Yes.
To enjoy the grounds. Shall we go through the kissing gate? Oh, thank you very much. My trusty helper. There we go. Come through here. And
Avebury Manor there.
We've got the Avebury Manor behind us. It's fantastic. Now, I can't tell you who the manor was originally built by, but what we can tell you is that the National Trust have been doing some interesting work here.
Yeah, I mean, it's owned by the National Trust, and it was actually in a bad state of repair for many years. And what they did was, with collaboration with the BBC, I think some of you might have seen it, I think about 2014, they did this big restoration project presented by Penelope Keith, and they basically renovated the whole house, but with materials that could be used to sit on. You can touch it. Sometimes the Natural Trust can be very don't touch our stuff, which is fair enough. It's all about conservation, but in there it's very interactive. You can actually touch it and go and sit on beds and everything.
When you say restaurant, so they're using replica pieces.
Pieces, yeah, from different periods of its history.
Right.
There's Elizabethan, there's Victorian, there's modern. You know, so it's a real mishmash of stuff.
Fantastic, yeah. So, well, at another time we'll go in there and have a look round and enjoy it. But I wanted to come in here because this, ahead of us, is the old Dovecot.
The old Dovecot, yes, very much.
And you said as we walked in earlier, before we started filming, you'd never seen it open?
No, never seen it open all the years I've been coming here. Never seen it open. So
let's
16th century Dovecot.
Yeah, let's go and have a look at a Dovecot, shall we? Yeah. And it's made of stone, like all the properties around here. The stone, I don't know what the stone is it?
I think it's probably a form of sarsen.
Form of sarsen stone. Of course, lots of sarsen stone, what with the Avebury stone, Stonehenge, the West Kennet, there's a lot of stone. And here, I don't know how much you can see, but you've got all these holes in the walls, which clearly must have been where the doves would have flown in and out, I'm guessing, or were housed. I don't quite know how a Dovecot worked. Do you?
No. I was actually one near my house recently on my last videos, but no, I don't really know what the purpose.
Because I can't imagine that they just in this open space they just let them run around, or did they just perch on those holes and then fly out at the appropriate time? Because they were keeping them to eat, weren't they?
This is a nice idea also. Natural Trust. You can take a blanket if it's a nice day for a picnic.
Oh, how
and then
brilliant.
return it. Isn't that lovely?
As long as you do return it, I guess.
Nice to know people are honest.
Yeah. Back out into the open, past these rather lovely pollarded limes. which are here, and limes are very much planted as an avenue tree, and in fact they go further on. So I wonder if there are limes on the other side of us, actually. Another line of limes behind us. So it's almost like that was a deliberate route.
Yeah, probably was. Yeah.
Now we come over here to a very striking building.
That's the old barn.
The old barn.
The old barn.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, hard to believe, guys. This is October.
Yes.
It's in mid-October, and the weather is 23 degrees. It's wonderful.
Is this? I mean, this barn. Is this a Tithe Barn?
Tithe Barn, I believe so. Yes.
So the farmers and the villagers, or whatever, the workers and various people would bring their tithes here into this. It's now a museum.
Yeah, the Alexander Keeler Museum. Alexander Keeler was the chap who...
Is that free to go in?
No.
I might just poke my nose just in there to have a look, just to show people what they could be viewing. Go through the doors here. And there we are, look. And I'm sure it's well worth going in and exploring in greater detail. But what an amazing tithe barn this is, with all these incredible beams of local wood, I guess.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Great, love it. I've been to Avebury before, but I've never been in this particular part, so that's opened my eyes. Thank you, Mark. There's a nice little pond here with reeds. I'm not going to risk walking across it, that's for sure. But yeah, it's a beautiful aspect as you look down here. And of course it is October, as we said, and it's autumn. And the autumn colours are amazing, absolutely
gorgeous.
Beautiful. Get more stone, all this stone that's in the area. You can see why, I suppose, the ancients would have chosen this area for their megalithic circles, because of all the stone.
Yeah. This would have all been part of Avebury Manor's farmyard, in this area.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now as we come up to the main circle, we're going to do a separate video about the actual stones, but as we come up, look to your left here, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the ditch, which of course has filled in since.
Yeah, but that would be much deeper, deeper.
Because this is all part of a great big circle, isn't it?
That's correct, yes.
Ditch, bank and stones.
Yeah, the original work would have gone down probably another 20 foot.
Yeah, that would have gone down a hell of a lot. And there's some old pictures that you can see in books and things, which show in the 1920s, something like that.
1930 during the excavation,
yeah, exactly. Let's go out and have just a quick look at the stones to round off our little walk. We'll let these people come down first of all. There we go. And we come out onto the stones, and this is what the visitors really want to see, isn't it? Yeah. They're the iconic things, the stone circle, of which, if I remember rightly, it's only recently these stones have been actually re-erected.
Yeah, a lot of them were just lying down, and Alexander Keeler, who bought Avebury back in the 1930s, this huge restoration project, and all these are now erected in and concrete underneath, so they can't
fall down. So yeah, brilliant. Let's just finish off with a quick stroll around some of them.
Yeah.
And again, sarsen stone, very dramatic, and you can get some excellent pictures, particularly at sunrise, sunset.
Yeah, very much so.
Some, haven't you? And then you see the big bank beyond. Does anybody really know what it's for?
What, Avebury? No, like all these things, I always think it's some religious complex, but no one knows for sure. No one knows for sure.
Was this an Iron Age hill fort?
No.
Without being on a hill?
No, it's not an iron. This is not an Iron Age. It's not a hill fort.
Yeah, amazing.
This is all the chalk, and would have been taken out when they were digging it out.
Well, we're going to explore all of that in another video. You've got a friend who's coming.
Yes,
to talk
my friend
to us.
Rob, who knows a lot about Avebury. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. But in the meantime, a lovely little introduction, a little walk round the area. Of course, you can spend the whole day walking about because there's lots of other little tracks.
Oh,
and
absolutely,
avenues,
yeah.
stone avenues.
Good few days to spend down here. Really good.
But in the meantime, thanks for watching this one. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment, all that kind of nonsense. But until the next time, bye for now.
Cheers. Take care.
Cheers.